Thought it was adventure time, but the check engine light is back on. I'm just gonna take it back to the shop and see what else they can do with it. I would like to have this off and the car be running well. It does sound kind of funky right now. I'm idling. It sounds like a little crunchy, but I guess we'll see. I'm about to take it over there, so. But before I drive away, I saw that my mailbox is like wide open. I'm heading to the car shop right now to pay them for the work that they did yesterday because I forgot my wallet at home. It was a whole ordeal. I was at work while the car was in the shop and they were gonna call me to come pick it up, but I had left my phone because I was doing something at work and I like totally forgot that I need my car. And on top of that, I left my house key on my car ring when I gave it to them. So time flew by and it was like almost closing time. And that's when it dawned on me, like, my God, I don't have my house key to get into my house. And I don't even have my car to get to my house, which that could be solved. I could just take a lift home, but I wouldn't even be able to get into my house if they closed before I could go pick the car up. So I was like, my gosh, they're not answering and they're gonna close in like 10 minutes. So I was hoping they were still there. I was like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna wait for them to answer and let them know what's going on. So I just took a lift there. And when I got there, they're still there, thankfully. But yeah, it was like right on the dot. It was like 5:59. They closed at 6. And I was just like, my wallet's at home, so I can't even pay you guys. And my house key is on my car ring. So I wouldn't have even been able to go pick it up before I saw them anyways. I was like, can I just get the house key and like I'll go take a lift home, get my wallet and come back. I was asking them how long they were gonna be at the shop and they were like, here, just take the key. You can just take your car. You live 15 minutes away. I was like, yeah, I live pretty close by. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. They just were like, you know, I just feel like everyone's always shaking their head at me because I just am constantly doing shit like this. Like, it just feels very chaotic all the time. So I was thankful they let me take my car. I went home, I got my wallet, and I drove back, and they were gone, of course, because it took me a while to get home and get my wallet. But I'm going there now. It's the next morning. This is the first thing I'm gonna do. Need to just get that squared away, go pay them, and then I'll figure out what else I need to do today. There's a lot I need to do, but just gotta think of the priorities, I guess. First, I need to go pay off my debts. Yeah. I'm just really thankful, yeah, because the car's fixed now, no check engine light. Yeah, so smooth sailing. So I am going to drive over there and do that. Here we go. Today has already been a day. I went to go pay for my car at the shop this morning and I get there and I pay the bill, it's fine. But now I'm out like $1,000 for my car. So all of these check engine light fixes are adding up, but I do need to get them all fixed. So I'm happy about that. But as I'm about to leave after paying for this second check engine light issue, the check engine light comes on again. And I'm glad this time it happens while I'm there and not back at home again. So in a way, the driving home to get my wallet and driving back, that triggered the check engine light to come back on. So in a way, that was kind of like a good thing. So at least I could see while I was there what the check engine light was alerting. They said it's a sensor and that it's not a big issue. So I'm not gonna immediately go and get this one fixed because I'm already out $1,000. And since it's not that dangerous, I don't mind waiting. So far this week, that belt and pulley tension lever thingy went, and then it was that spark plug or something like that, and now it's some sensor. They're not fully sure what it is. They need to actually like dig a little bit deeper, but I was like, nah, not today. I'll find out later. I'll bring it back later because I need my car today. The car's been in and out of the shop this week, so I haven't really been running errands or anything like that, and I need to do stuff. What I am getting into today is clearing out my van. The weather is getting nicer, so I'm ready to start building it again. My goal is to get it in human habitable condition, whatever that means. It's up to a DMV inspector's discretion. That's gonna be interesting to try to figure out. I want to get my van registered as a recreational vehicle or van camper or something like that. I can't remember what the technical term is, but just to get it off commercial registration because it clearly is not a commercial vehicle. It's not a cargo van for a business anymore, and I need to get that fixed. I need to get that transferred. So yeah, I'm gonna clear everything out of here. I think it's already pretty close to like human habitable. It's got a floor, it's got a bed. I could get power in here, and I have a fridge. One second. I'm clearing my van out of all of my building supplies. That way I have a clean area to work in. And I also want to take a picture of the state it's currently in, so I can go to the DMV and say, hey, is this an acceptable condition to get the registration converted over? If not, what else do I need to do to get it to pass your inspection? Because I don't want to take it all the way over there and then be like, nope, this isn't gonna pass. What are they really looking for? Like, you look inside, it's like 100% not a commercial vehicle anymore. So that's all I need, is I just need that gone. So that's my plan. Yeah, first step, just clearing out the van. I got the van pretty emptied out. It's all outside of my van, just in my backyard. I'll eventually put it inside. Now that the van's empty, I got most of the stuff that I don't need out of it. I kept the solar panels in here and I put them in the back just because those are just not something I want to be moving in and out of the van. They're kind of bulky, so I just left them in here. I kept my fridge. I put it in between the driver and passenger seat, which is where its home will be when the van is fully built out. Now I have enough space to move around in here, so I'm gonna start staging some lighting. I have my LED lights wired up just so I could test them out, and it works. So I'm going to arrange them in the ceiling and see how that looks. I've not really been sure exactly how I want my van to look, and I've been hesitating to like even build it, because I'm like, should the lights go here? Should they go there? Will this light work for me or not? And I'm just at a standstill because I don't know what decision to make. So I'm not gonna fully commit to anything. I'm kind of just gonna do like temp installs and then test run them. So I'll put the lights up, plug them in, put the switch at a certain place and see if that works for me. Yeah, so I guess it'll all come together eventually and I'll be able to make some decisions. But for now, yeah, I'm just gonna hang up some lights because it's kind of dark in here. So let's get some lights up. I wired all of the LEDs and I made a makeshift AC to DC converter so I could run them on 12 volts. So let's see if they work. Yay! Lights! Feels good to be able to see in here. I just made a single line of lights down the middle and like one at the door. I think this should be fine. They are kind of bright, like when I stare up, they're really in your face. But yeah, I got these to overall give the van a warm light, but I am going to do task lighting and strip LEDs for more ambiance. But this should be good for like general van lighting. I think this is fine. It's still light out and I can see the light in here, so when it gets dark it's definitely gonna be good. The only thing is the dimmer switch I got makes this really high-pitched humming noise, which is kind of annoying. It's not doing it anymore. Hold on. Okay, it's at full brightness and I don't hear the humming. When it's varying the brightness, you can hear it humming, so kind of annoying. And I have all of these taped up, so they're probably gonna fall soon. Now that I like the way they look, I'll use zip ties to secure the wiring. I'm gonna think about this dimmer switch because it might be pointless for me if I'm just gonna use these overhead LEDs as general lighting. I should probably just do one brightness and then I will use the strip LEDs for dimmer lighting. Yeah, that dimmer switch, when you vary the brightness, that buzzing, that high-pitched humming is not the best noise. I mean, I probably won't be able to hear it really, but I can hear it from here. I'm like 3 feet away from it. So, stuff to think about.
Thank you.